Wiener's campaign manager has resigned, the latest jolt to Wiener's campaign for mayor after the new sexting revelations. Wiener says Danny Kedem's resignation will not waylay his campaign to lead the city. More than a week after a freight train derailment, a second track will go back into service after rush hour this morning on the Metro North's Hudson line. Metro North says some scattered delays can still be expected after crews essentially rebuilt 1,500 feet of damaged track this morning. Pretty much normal service is expected on the Hudson line. A second body has been pulled from the Hudson River near where a bride-to-be and her fiancé's best man were thrown into the water in a Friday boat crash. The body of a man believed to be Mark Lennon was found yesterday, a day after the body believed to be bride-to-be Lindsay Stewart was found. And Governor Cuomo has signed a new law aimed at keeping more drunk drivers off New York Road. The new law makes it a felony to drive drunk on a conditional license. Motorists who lose their license for drunken driving may be issued a conditional license limited to essential trips like to go to work or to school or for medical appointments. Driving drunk on a revoked license is already a felony. Doing it on a conditional license has only been a traffic infraction. It's going to be sunny today, getting up to 83 degrees. Right now it's 70 degrees at 7:35.
Support for NPR comes from Unisys Corporation, committed to providing IT solutions to contribute to a safer and more secure connected world. More at unisys.com.
Afghanistan's parliament is now on its summer recess. In the final moments of their legislative session, members passed two critical laws governing next year's presidential election. President Hamid Karzai approved both of them, clearing the way for that election next year. But beyond that, not much else was passed. NPR's Kabul correspondent Sean Carberry recently visited Parliament. He was there to take a broad look at the legislative process at work in a country that went 3 decades without an elected parliament before its return in 2005. In the current climate, the Afghan reporters who cover Parliament are not very impressed. Here's Sean's postcard.
It's around 9 a.m. and a few dozen Afghan journalists are shuffling into the press gallery of the Walesi Jirga, or lower house. The video feed shows parliamentarians giving speeches in the chamber. Most of the journalists here look like they're barely in their 20s. In fact, the media gallery itself reminds me of a high school language